first light of day ignites Egypt, a land where legacy meets ambition. From its majestic Red Sea and north coasts to the dynamic streets of Cairo, the country is forging a path like no other. Innovation leads the way as it builds bridges to a world of prosperity. Join us as we discover the path to Egypt's visionary future. Egypt stands on the brink of transformation, fueled by progress, reform, unity, and growth. With a dynamic population of around 115 million, it ranks among the top 5 economies in the MENA region and the second largest in Africa.
We have the ecosystem that works. We have the location, we have the infrastructure, we have the competitive cost of doing business, we have the trade agreements that actually open almost 73 markets for anyone to set up business in Egypt.
We have people willing to work, capable of working. We have a government that is genuinely and truly pushing the private sector forward, helping them to deliver results, helping them to grow, helping them to invest.
Egypt is embracing worldwide partnerships, targeting a 15% increase in foreign direct investment. Opportunities abound in construction, real estate, ICT, logistics, energy, tourism, and manufacturing, shaping a future of shared success.
We have been topping the continent in terms of net FDIs. You have a country here that is open for business, but also that is very diversified, that offers huge amount of opportunities. We're not one sector based.
Huge effort in expanding on the infrastructure of the country over the last 10 years, which probably makes it one of the better poised countries to accommodate businesses when it comes to availability of power, electricity, ports, bridges, roads, railways.
The country's economic growth is powered by its strategic location. At the crossroads of Africa, Asia, and Europe, it leverages a vast market and unparalleled access to the Suez Canal global routes.
Geographic location, the Suez Canal, a very strong infrastructure. I feel that all of these factors come together to present Egypt as being a very, very potential location for foreign direct investment.
Egypt is strengthening its programs with international institutions through a multi-stakeholder approach, focusing on sustainable development, climate action, and inclusive growth.
If I look at the World Bank, we have climate education, social programs, universal health insurance, which are extremely important. If I look at the European Investment Bank, we have water waste management, we have sustainable transport, important sectors that we work on with them.
The international credit agencies have upgraded Egypt's outlook, and this is, of course, this has also supported and helped new financial flows and forms of investment.
Egypt possesses over 3 billion barrels of proven oil reserves and has reached self-sufficiency in natural gas. The mineral industry, a thriving sector, seeks to contribute up to 6% to the nation's GDP.
There is also a lot of phosphate, capability, material in Egypt, and really the ability for us to not only extract raw material, but also in terms on how we can really create value-added, industries.
With initiatives like the 100 Million Trees campaign, Green River Park, Benben Solar Park, and plans to increase green investments to 50%, sustainability and efficiency are at the forefront of the nation's development strategy.
A big part of the strategy for the Egyptian government and for the leadership is not only to be sufficient for generating power locally, but also to use our presence to export power generation to Europe, to neighboring countries.
Prices of electricity in Europe are around 5 to 6 euro cents. We can produce here in Egypt at a price anywhere from 2 to 3 to 3.5 cents. So I think it's a win-win situation.
Egypt's construction sector is stimulating growth through mega projects like the $45 billion new administrative capital. Spanning 700 square kilometers, it houses ministries, government agencies, and commercial spaces.
Our dedication to innovation, workforce development, and sustainability underscores our commitment to regional development goals.
The local real estate market is redefining industry standards, set to reach $34 billion by 2029. Driven by urban expansion, rising incomes and global investment, developers are crafting bold spaces that transform contemporary living.
Egypt's real estate market is thriving, driven by a growing population, urbanization, and demand for quality housing and lifestyle-focused developments.
We see growth across 27 governments with new cities to expand Egypt's housing footprint from 7% all the way up to 14%, and that's doubling the housing footprint.
Let's talk about North Coast and Ras Al Hikma. I think most of the international investors will focus on this area because this is a place where actually not a lot of countries that have the same situation that we have. Good weather, the best beach in the world actually, in Mediterranean Sea.
The pulse of Egypt's progress beats in its ICT sector. Strategic plans include expanding digital innovation centers, launching a new AI strategy, and enlarging the fintech ecosystem.
The tech sector has been the sector that's been growing the fastest with 16.8% year-over-year growth. So this is a tremendous and significant growth and contribution to the GDP of the country.
The whole infrastructure that is happening, and definitely a lot of the regulatory framework that is being reviewed as we go in order to support those startups and those fintechs is definitely helping.
Every shipment from Egypt delivers more than goods. It carries history and innovation. Thriving in textiles, pharmaceuticals, and agriculture, Egyptian brands are winning the hearts and shelves across Europe, Africa, and the MENA region. The Grand Egyptian Museum is a gateway to 5,000 years of history. Set to fully open its doors later this year, GEM will house over 100,000 artifacts, including the legendary statue of Ramesses the Great. Spanning 90,000 square meters, it's a masterpiece of architecture and the world's largest tribute to a single civilization.
So when people come here and they see this magnificent architecture with a modern building, which is sustainable, it's green, it ticks all the boxes in terms of a modern world, and it hosts the most amazing collection in the world.
On the edge of scientific and research, we're aiming that we be the hub for Egyptologists and conferences related to archaeology.
Creative spirit takes flight. With a renewed focus on music, opera, and artistic industries, the country is reaffirming its identity as a global cultural hub.
There are a lot of independent artists that are coming out today that decide that, they have this very artistic drive in them and they want to explore what they can do with music.
Egypt is calling. From the timeless wonders of Cairo, Luxor, and Aswan, to the sun-soaked shores of Sharm el-Sheikh, North Coast, and Sal Hashish. These destinations are not just captivating travelers, they're igniting global investment and shaping the future of Egypt's hospitality landscape.
Our target is to double the number of rooms we have today by 2031 in order to be able to achieve 30 million tourists.
We also see like the economic business, like conferences, MICE business, coming from Middle East, Africa, and Southeast Asia.
Egypt's construction sector, set to reach $75 billion by 2029, with 7.4% annual growth, is the backbone of the 2030 vision. Powered by smart technologies, sustainability, and bold partnerships, it's transforming infrastructure and reshaping the nation's future. Hassan Alam Holding, a top engineering, construction, investment and development group operating across the Middle East and Africa, leverages over 90 years of expertise to drive regional progress. Its transformative projects involve power, infrastructure, commercial and residential buildings, cultural heritage, and more.
Having been part of Egypt's transformation in the last 10 years, we've been able to generate an enormous amount of expertise within our group, and we now look to export this service regionally.
Hassan Alam Construction is driving major initiatives including Cairo Metro Line 4, while advancing agriculture with the Guinness record-breaking new Delta Irrigation Water Treatment Plant. Demonstrating the latest capacities, Hassan Alam Construction is also behind iconic buildings like the National Museum of Egyptian Civilization and the new Alamein Towers. In the new administrative capital, it has delivered landmark contributions such as the CIB Bank, the AAIB Bank, and several government ministry headquarters. Hassan Alam Utilities enhances growth in water, energy, transport and logistics, and social infrastructure, supporting the group's broader investment efforts.
Our model is leveraging our capital to bring in more foreign direct investment into Egypt and allow us to implement our targets and our ambitions actually in greening the economy in Egypt.
Legacy, a Hassan Alam company, proudly manages and operates the iconic Grand Egyptian Museum, showcasing Egypt's rich heritage.
It's much more than a museum because it won't just be a museum. It will be a hub for all cultural activities. We do everything from music and arts and design and everything else contemporary alongside as well to connect the past with the future.
With a dynamic team and supportive work environment, Hassan Alam Holding is advancing climate-smart cities and green communities, laying the foundation for extensive human development. EDEX is among Egypt's fastest growing construction firms. With a strong legacy in high-impact projects, the company is becoming a contracting powerhouse, expanding into regional markets such as the GCC. EDEX is boosting the nation's trade with outstanding seaside infrastructure. This includes world-class facilities at Ain El Sokna and Alexandria seaports, having increased the latter's capacity by 12 to 15 million tons per year.
Currently, we are constructing a new terminal in Ain Sokhna port for an international consortium. This will increase the handling capacities by 1.6 million TEUs.
The company excels in Grade A projects across marine, high-speed rail, highways, bridges and infrastructure. It is a main partner in the construction of Egypt's first light rail transit and high-speed rail network, as well as an EPC contractor of multi-purpose terminals.
EDEX, a client-centered approach, is at the core of everything we do. We work closely with each client to ensure that we meet and exceed expectations.
Capitalizing on innovation and team development, EDEX is driving fresh EPC solutions and exploring new sectors, in line with Egypt's vision for the future. Egypt's real estate boom is rewriting the playbook. $30 billion growth by 2028, with Cairo, the North Coast, and the Red Sea shaping the future. Think smart cities, mixed-use developments, sustainable living, and a bold vision for tomorrow.
We're talking about 7,000 kilometers of road, 10 new cities, public transport, and so on many projects.
Talat Mustafa Group's vision is driven by a passion to develop for humanity, upgrading how people live, work, and unwind across Egypt and MENA. With a 107 million square meter land bank, TMG creates sustainable tech-savvy communities that meet both current and future needs. The 33 million square meter Madinati, its signature integrated megacity, hosts over 700,000 people, incorporating all aspects of contemporary life in a sustainable green environment.
TMG has placed itself at the forefront of this market, offering self-sustained cities like Madinati and Noor City, which emphasize quality of life through integrated smart technologies.
In the new capital, Celia offers stunning homes spread around The Village, a lively multi-use hub, while Al Rehab is Egypt's first fully integrated community, presenting new lifestyles and leading urban living to new heights. The 21 million square meter Noor City is a new leap for the future eco-smart communities that are reshaping Egyptian urban landscapes for new generations. TMG is a key contributor to hospitality in Egypt, introducing the Four Seasons brand and managing its landmark luxury properties in Sharm el-Sheikh, Cairo, Alexandria and Luxor. It has also acquired 7 historic hotels, adding up to 3,500 rooms and suites to its existing portfolio. South Med, a cosmopolitan Mediterranean destination, will fuse luxury, culture, exquisite beachside residences and more, crowned with a magnificent marina.
South Med has been a great success, not just regionally, but also globally, in terms of the immense demand that the project has attracted.
Supporting social growth, sustainability, and a green economy, the group is expanding globally and setting new standards for modern living. Established in 2018, Aura Developers Egypt has secured a place among the top 5 in the Egyptian real estate's elite. Redefining modern living, the company pioneers in innovative models of fully integrated communities, offering entirely finished homes delivered in record time. Renowned for its exquisite urban planning and progressive design, its world-class projects feature bustling commercial buildings, stimulating office spaces, multi-sports clubs and academies, luxury hotels and family parks.
We have a commercial development in every project, either here, east or west or north coast. So I think actually you have a complete community in all of your projects.
Aura Developers Egypt launched Zed El Sheikh Zayed, a 165-Feddan destination introducing parkside living, featuring Zed Tower, a high-end mall, modern spaces, fully equipped homes and a vibrant community. In New Cairo, Zed East redefines community living by focusing on health and splendor. Anchored by the prestigious Zed Sports Club, it includes magnificent villas, townhouses, and apartments that embody the philosophy of space is luxury. All the way from the Caribbean, Silver Sands North Coast transforms beachfront living with 1.5 kilometers of pristine shores, vibrant clubhouses, and a unique circular lagoon.
You will have about 3 different hotels in this compound. A lot of commercial areas. We have a city in the back actually that includes a lot of commercial areas. You'll always have, even if you are far away from the beach, you'll find crystal lagoons.
Aura Developers Egypt prioritizes customer satisfaction with top quality construction, exemplified by Solana West and East by Aura. These projects embody the unique concept of life in contrast. Meanwhile, Pyramid Hills offers breathtaking views of the pyramids in Giza. Elegant villas, twins, townhouses and apartments line charming streets, with urban dining, hangouts and fitness facilities. The Land Developers is a rising force in Egypt's real estate landscape. Their innovative designs merge modern architecture with the surrounding nature to offer a vibrant and secure lifestyle.
All of our projects are designed with a hospitality approach to ensure attention to detail, to ensure high quality standards, and to ensure proper operations after delivery and after life starts in these developments.
Armonia, in the new capital, spans 42 acres with over 80% greenery. Planned for maximum privacy, it showcases futuristic buildings with floor-to-ceiling windows and tranquil water features, alongside a bustling commercial strip. El Bayou in Salh Hashish is a dreamlike escape, featuring turquoise beaches and luxurious townhouses, twin houses, and standalone villas of up to 5 rooms. With Cocoon, a sanctuary of transformation in Mostakbal city with 16% footprint, TLD continues to reshape prime locations into timeless homes. Textiles, chemicals, machinery, food, Egypt's industries are targeting to triple exports in the next 5 years. National champions are taking the world by storm, proving that Egyptian mastery earns its place only among the very best.
The location, the capabilities of the labor force, the young population that we have is all there.
Oriental Weavers is one of the brands elevating Egypt's name in the global arena. The company blends traditional craftsmanship with innovative industrial methods to become world leaders in premium woven carpet manufacturing.
Oriental Weavers Carpets started from a very modest beginning with a simple 11 machines run by a family, and evolved 45 years later into the world's largest manufacturer and leader of carpets and rugs worldwide.
The company specializes in woven, tufted and non-woven carpets of exceptional quality and design. By fully integrating processes from sourcing to retail, the company delivers a wide range of products to nearly 120 countries, serving governments, luxury hotels and major corporations. Oriental Weavers produces around 114 million square meters of carpets, equivalent to 28,000 football fields. Its trailblazing solar-powered showroom in Alexandria cuts around 440 tons of CO2 emissions per year to support Egypt's development and sustainable economy. Egypt is entering a new era of energy and minerals, with renewable capacity surpassing 8 gigawatts this year and plans for 45,000 megawatts ahead.
So wind, solar, and also the possibility of producing green hydrogen and exporting it to Europe is another very promising sector.
The minerals sector is evolving with new gold bids and the upcoming launch of a digital platform to attract global investors.
Egypt is open for investment, right, in the petroleum and mineral sector and across the various sectors, and that Egypt is uniquely positioned to be a gateway.
The rapidly expanding Pajesco is at the forefront of Egypt's infrastructure and power sector, integrating services and digital capacities to boost the region's production chain. Deep-rooted in the Middle East and Africa, Pajesco has 40% of power plant components localized in Egypt, empowering local EPCs to secure major contracts and expand globally.
Pajesco has been able to diversify its portfolio massively in the last 4 to 5 years and will continue to do that, adjusting to the market trends.
Pajesco continues to support conventional power generation, including state mega projects and tailor-fit applications, while pioneering renewable resources. It's also advancing the warehousing sector by building and managing state-of-the-art facilities. Pajesco innovates automated technologies and eco-friendly solutions such as recycling of wastewater and energy, bolstering Egypt's path to a brighter future. Infinity Group is driving the sustainability shift in Egypt and Africa with innovative solutions in wind, solar, and other energy technologies. Infinity is the main Egyptian contributor to Benban Solar Park, the biggest in Africa, and established Egypt's largest electric vehicle charging network.
Every project we bring online, we reduce CO2 emissions. We're currently, with our 1.3 gigawatts of operational projects, we reduce around 3 million tons of CO2 a year.
A joint venture with Mazda, Infinity Power is the leading African wind and solar provider, reducing over 3 million tons of CO2 annually.
Wherever we go, we try to bring the latest technology, either in solar or wind technology. Now there's the battery storage technology, which is a very important aspect, especially for African countries, because it stabilizes the grid.
Infinity aims to power 12 million homes by 2030, while boosting regional development with local talent. Tourism isn't just about places, it's about experiences. Across Cairo, Sharm el-Sheikh, Sal Hashish, and the North Coast, the land of the pharaohs offers a tourism experience like no other. From festivals and wellness retreats in the capital to adrenaline-fueled water sports along its shores, adventure and luxury go hand in hand. As Africa's top travel destination, the country's gearing up for a record surge in tourism, with ambitious plans to expand hospitality infrastructure, diversify offerings, and double its rooms capacity to meet rising demand.
This year we expect to close the year at 15.3 million tourists, with a growth percentage of 5% over last year.
Amid Egypt's tourism renaissance, the Sinai Peninsula particularly shines as a beacon of elegance and thrill. Savoy Group Sharm el-Sheikh is elevating high-end luxury and excitement in the idyllic Red Sea, offering unforgettable experiences for each visitor.
The sea is pure, the desert is pure, everything is very, very pure, the sun, the air. The sea is perfectly crystal clear with a lot of fish.
Savoy comprises a paradise of spectacular getaways, lush gardens and stunning beaches. At its heart, the vibrant Soho Square brings together VIP shopping, international performances and a lavish nightlife. Egypt's next chapter is just beginning. From visionary mega projects to rich cultural treasures, a story of progress and unity unfolds. Egypt is building bridges of prosperity.